Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about a topic having to do with training Slayer. And what this topic is should I use a cannon or should I not use a cannon for Slayer? Well, the answer to this question is fairly simple. Basically, if you plan on maxing your account one day, or if you want to get 99 Slayer as quickly as possible, and you don't really care about cost or anything, you're going to want to use a cannon. And the reason for this is because 99 Slayer with a cannon and using the best, Slayer Master and using prayer pots, using super attack potions, super strength potions, all that stuff. Usually 99 Slayer, if you're being really effective and being efficient with it, will take you around 300 hours to complete 99. Now, if you don't do any of this, being you don't use a cannon, you don't use prayer, none of that stuff, it'll take you approximately 600 hours, which is about double the time. Now, if you think about it, so say, I think the average cost to 99 Slayer, yes, cost. If you're training Slayer efficiently, you're gonna lose money, but I think the initial cost for potions and cannonballs and stuff like that, you spend about 180 mil, and you can expect to make probably around 100 mil in profit. So that nets you a loss of about 80 mil or so for training 99 Slayer. But it takes you only 300 hours to do that. Now, if you don't use the cannon, it's taking you 600 hours. So you're saving 300 hours and losing 80 mil. Now, let's say you spend that 300 hours doing something that makes even like 300k an hour. If you add all that up, 300 hours, that's 90 mil right there. So not only will you make your money back, but there are like 300k an hour is very, very, very like lowballing something like a money making method. Let's say you get 92 or 82 rune crafting and you craft double Astral runes. That's like, I think around like 800k an hour. So already there in those 300 hours, you're making around 200 mil. So basically, if you're not training Slayer for the purpose of either A, if you're training it for combat, which in that aspect, if you're training it strictly for combat and you're not going for 99 Slayer, you're probably better off doing something like Nightmare Zone, because I think in the long run, I'm not 100% sure, but you'll probably make more from Nightmare Zone. And also Nightmare Zone is like 100 times more AFK, and then on top of that, Nightmare Zone is also better XP per hour than Slayer is. Now, like I said, if you're planning on maxing your account one day, being you need to get 99 rune crafting, being you need to get every 99 in the game, if you use a cannon, you're only spending 300 hours to 99, and then you can spend that other 300 hours, and that'll get you pretty close to, I think, 99 rune crafting. So you make, I think, around like 600 mil, I think, with nowadays prices, and the time it takes to get 99 rune crafting. So if you balance it out, you can either get A, Slayer over 600 hours, or B, you can get Slayer and a relatively high rune crafting level. So not only are you knocking out the two hardest skills in the game in the same amount of time it would take you to get 99 Slayer, you're also making massive amounts of money in that time. So basically, if you want to be efficient, use a cannon. If you don't want to be efficient, and if you're just training Slayer because you enjoy Slayer, don't use a cannon. If you're training Slayer to make money, that's not really the best idea, because there's so many other money-making methods that are way better than Slayer for making money. And I know a lot of people say, like, oh, if the people that do have 99 Slayer have like 100 mil plus. And that's 100% that's 100% a reasonable thing, because they're spending 600 hours getting 99 Slayer. I would hope if you spend 600 hours doing anything that nets a little bit of profit, you'll make over 100 mil. So basically, what the general consensus is, in my opinion, is if you're training Slayer, use a cannon. If you're training Slayer to go for 99, use a cannon. Otherwise, you probably should not be training Slayer at all, because you can get combat stats in a way more efficient way if you don't ever plan on getting 99 Slayer, and on top of that, you can make money in a way more efficient way than you can with 99 Slayer. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, my opinion doesn't mean shit. It's what you want to do, and always what you want to do is what's best. Anything that you can do on this game that makes you enjoy it. If that means training Slayer, by all means, train Slayer to your heart's content. Because at the end of the day, this is a video game. This is just an efficiency tip. It has nothing to do with anything else other than the simple fact of being efficient on this game. So, like I said, at the end of the day, always do what makes you enjoy the game. Always do, what makes you happy, what makes you have fun. It's just advice. But that's basically all I wanted to say about the canon versus no canon debate when it comes to Slayer. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out. Hopefully, my advice. That's all it's for. If it's just my personal advice, my personal opinion. If it helps someone out, then if it helps just one person out, then it makes it all worth it. But like I said in my previous video, if you guys have any questions that you would like to get answered, please leave them in the comments. Follow me on my Twitter, ItzzzJames. I'm gonna plug this at the end of every one of these videos. I don't care. Shameless. I don't give a shit. It's just a matter of, it's a lot easier to communicate with you guys sometimes via Twitter. So, but yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.